We're boondocking this week on Pole House Black Pot Weekend Getaways. On the menu, Irish soda bread. So stick around. This is Wade, and I'm Angel, and this is Iris, and we are Pole House Black Pots Weekend Getaways, where we show you all things yummy to cook in cast iron as we visit different places. I hope this comes out. Iris and I are meeting Daddy. We're boondocking this week in rural Howard County. Davisdale's where we're going, Davisdale Conservation Area. When we get there and see Daddy, we'll regroup and we'll tell you more about this conservation area. I don't see him, we beat him. This is one of the areas at Davisdale Conservation Area where you can come camp. And once we get camp set up, well, it'll give you a tour. I hear something. I wonder if that's Wade. Sounds like it may be. I do believe that's my man. Daddy's here. Well, hello, handsome.
How you doing?
Fine, how are you?
I'm good.
Have any problems getting here?
Nope. Follow the road. Yep, no problem.
All right, well, we're going to set up. Sorry, we had technical difficulties with our audio here. We normally like to intro what we're fixing. It's a premix. Now, I didn't write on there what all I need in there. It's just 2 ingredients. I got my phone here so I can say what I need in here. This is flour, baking soda, not baking powder.
Is that why it's called Irish soda bread?
I would assume. I don't know all the history of
Not
Irish
soda
bread.
like Pepsi, Cola,
Other
or
than,
Coke.
I do know, I finally figured out that X in the top is to cut the devil out of your life. I think's what that is.
Is that an old wise
I
tale?
would assume so.
Must be.
All right, now, it calls for, the recipe does, a cup of white raisins and a cup of dark raisins. I like cran raisins, so I'm going to do a cup of cran raisins.
We use them a lot,
Yeah,
especially
I
during
like the
Christmas,
flavor of them.
Thanksgiving time, but they're good all the time.
I like the flavor
Good
of
little
them.
nice tartness to them. I agree. We both like them real well.
And they don't seem to, at least for me, they don't seem to be as effective on my blood sugar as raisins.
And I don't think there's a much difference in the flavor of the white and the whatever the other raisin is. So you just got a different color, but not much different flavor. So
This
yeah.
gives you 2 totally different flavors. Should open that. And these kind of look like both anyways. And now these are brand new raisins.
All caked together.
Stuck together, yes. That's close enough. Now, it says to put them in there so you can coat them so they don't sink to the bottom. Iris,
Quiet
I'm
down.
talking, not you.
You need to simmer down and be quiet, okay? We're running a video.
I don't care about no stinking video. Daddy's all the way over there and I can't reach him. Oop, got a bug flying in my ear. So, I'm gonna do like it says.
Why do
my
we
raisins.
coat the raisins like that in the dry? We've talked about that for a long time ago.
Why, if
before,
you
but-
weren't listening, then were ya?
No, I was busy talking to
It's to keep
Iris
them from going down to the bottom.
when they're baking.
Yes. You wind up with a bunch of
I was
burnt raisins
oblivious.
down there.
Sorry.
I noticed that. All right, now, I think it's 2 cups of buttermilk. and 1 large beaten egg. So, I'm going to make sure that my measuring cup's open all the way.
Even though it's not a wet measuring cup, but it's close
still
enough.
a measuring cup.
Still a lot better than nothing.
It's still going to give you a cup.
Really within...
As long as you pour it over the top, it don't matter.
Yeah, right to the very top. It's fine, yeah.
Now,
not
I'm going to
critical.
put my large egg. It says lightly beaten, so I'm going to beat it up right in here.
Yeah, one less thing get dirty, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. So, the dry ingredients were 4 cups of flour, some baking soda, which I'll put in the bottom what the baking soda was, 3 tablespoons of sugar, and a little bit of salt. And that's it. Mix that in that Ziploc, and it's like you've done half your work. And I guess if you wanted to, you could kind of do the same thing, putting your wet ingredients all together, but it's not all that hard.
No, it's not.
So, I'm going to go over here and get the Dutch oven and show you what else to do. Do you know why we do that?
Why is that?
So your legs don't stick to anything. Okay, now it says grease it with lard or Crisco. I just use cooking spray.
Liberally, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I coated all the sides really well. Now, I'm putting all this in. Here. Now, there ain't much left in there now, is there?
Mm-mm.
We're not like other cooking shows. We don't leave half our ingredients in our bowl. Okay, now, it says form this into a ball. As much of a ball as you can. But, as you can see, it's a very sticky proposition. Which is the way it's supposed to be. So, Wade, follow me over here. Says wet your hands real good. Come over here and flatten it out.
If you start sticking again, you go get your hands wet again.
Yeah, but
right?
I'm done, I think.
Yep.
Now, I need to wipe my hands off. Oops, oh my God. Well, the paper towel come out and greeted me. It says you take a knife that's been generously floured. That's as generous as I'm gonna get it. And you cut 1 inch to 2 inches down through it.
In an X form.
In an
right?
X form. That is to promote cooking, even cooking, and to cut the devil out of your life. So now, Wade, it's ready for you to do your thing you do so good.
I got charcoal already divvied up in there, and I got my trusty pine cones lined up, so I'll get them lit. For this bake, we are using 28 pieces of charcoal, 9 on the bottom and 19 on top. Our Irish soda bed is baking. Just got it going. Oh, Angel,
What?
can you get your phone and set a timer for 15?
Oh yeah, we
I
need
forgot
to do
about that. Yeah,
don't
we'll get forgetting what time it was. I kind of keep an eye. I kind of like to kind of get an idea of what time it is, just so we know. 10 till 7, so that we forget, you know, kind of where we were, so you kind of have a guideline of how long it's cooked. So, yep, there it is, cooking. Iris, that's enough. So we can kind of see, we got a nice row of rocks. You know, the sun's getting awful low, so it may be kind of hard to tell. As you can see there. And on the other side of the truck, we'll get down here, is a really nice parking lot. Get over here. You can see there. Nice big parking lot. So, come back around over here. And if you notice, we look over here out in the grass. There's one over there. And then up here is a second fire pit. And there's a little thing up here. I don't know what it was, for a swing or something, but there's no swing on it. But I just think about hanging a hammock from it tomorrow. Now I think you can walk back this ridge and back over the hill, and then there's a pond over the hill, back over there, back over that way. So if you go, let's see, if you go all the way down over the top, over the hill, and down, you end up down in the Missouri River bottoms. And Angel will show you another drive-in spot from the south side, which is actually down into the river bottoms. And this is, of course, I might have said a minute ago, it's on a dead-end road back here, so we don't have a lot of traffic. So it's pretty decent. It's not, you know, most beautiful. And of course it is.
How miles is it away from I-70?
I-70, we go through Roachport to get there. So we're probably not 5 miles from I-70. So this is in southern Howard County. So pretty nice. Now your campers, of course, you can see here, has to be able to, you can't get off the grass. And once you're off the grass, the vehicles. So you have to be on the gravel parking lot. But you can, what does it say, Angel? You can camp within
100 yards.
100 yards, you can camp within 100 yards of this parking lot with your tent. So you got lots of nice area out here, you know. That's usually fairly mowed, and they need to mow it again, but it's usually a pretty good mowed area that you can camp and set up your tent. So, yeah, it's not a bad spot, and of course this is free. And there's usually not a lot of people that camp out here. Probably the busiest time is during hunting season in the fall, isn't it? A lot of people will come out and maybe do on the weekends for turkey hunting, you know, in the fall and spring, and then probably deer hunting, of course.
Right here on this sign, only archery methods allowed.
Okay, yes.
Use of antlerless permits not allowed.
Mm-hmm. So, several different things right there, according to. And of course, we're illegal because this is a camping area. So
Designated.
Yeah, they usually always say designated camping areas.
So you need to find the spots that say camping area to be legally able to camp there. Or you're going to get a knock, knock, knock on your camper or tent.
And that's with all Missouri state conservation areas.
Yes.
Yeah,
And there's only 209 that you can camp at.
In the state of Missouri.
In the state of Missouri. Conservation areas. There's
and there's some wildlife areas too that are could be either way.
Too.
Yes. Yeah.
But this is Missouri's unique thing is their BLM land is called conservation areas.
Yeah. All right.
So.
And Iris, what are you still talking for? You're being awful noisy.
So
You're a talkative. You're a talkative girl, aren't you?
I'm finding all kinds of stuff to roll in and get all kinds of nasty on my clean fur.
Yep. Yeah, she got, oh, last week, which is May 1st, was her second birthday. So she got a bath for her birthday. She didn't like it too much, so she was pretty dirty. So I guess we're gonna sign off on this video, this part of it real quick, and keep my timer going to get this Irish soda bread done. So we'll show you that before the end of the evening. All right.
On this channel, we show you yummy, delicious, and interesting things to cook in cast iron, most specifically Dutch ovens. Do you know we have a cookbook? It not only shows you great tips how to use your Dutch ovens, but it gives you our first 2 years of recipes. They're $20 with $6 shipping and handling. You can get those at Pole House Black Pots, P.O. Box 212, Fayette, Missouri 65248, or on Venmo.
Yes, in the Venmo, look up Pole House Black Pots on Venmo. Okay, Angel's coming around here. It's 30 minutes cooked. Oh, excuse me, it's 30 minutes since we started. So I'm gonna go ahead and rotate before we forget.
Turning the Dutch oven one way.
A third of a turn.
The lid the opposite direction.
A third of a turn. Now, we're gonna go ahead just to see, we're sure it's not done, get an idea of how it's cooking to decide if we need to add more charcoal. I don't think we're gonna need to. Browning up pretty good.
Yeah, it
Cooking
is.
good. You think we're good to...
Yeah, show it one more time. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna need to do that. We'll do the...
Because we got about a good 45 minutes before heat really starts dropping.
Yeah, and
So
we're gonna check it with a toothpick to make sure. We can always add more
Yeah,
coal.
because it's not quite like a regular white bread where you can't hardly really check with a toothpick.
Right.
But this is a little different consistency because it is a quick bread, not a yeast bread.
Mm-hmm.
So you can check most of your quick breads with a toothpick or something instead of where you
right.
can't check yeast breads that way. So okay.
Well,
We'll be
15
back.
minutes.
Yeah.
Well, Wade is having some difficulties with the propane stove that we've got. Ooh, I can smell this, so I'm gonna check this. Oh yeah, that looks beautiful. So, we're gonna get this out here in just a second, and we'll show you how we serve it after it cools. We're trying it.
Yep. We let it cool while we were eating supper.
Now, a good show on a well-seasoned Dutch oven is you just throw it out. Just pull it out. It falls out. So.
And a good serrated edge knife.
Now, if we'd have cut this any sooner, it would have been all crumbly. So.
Isn't that pretty? Look at that.
Yeah. Okay, honey, put that GoPro down and come on over here. Who's the cook? We both are,
We both are, I guess.
So I guess
we
we're
divided and conquered, didn't we?
Yes, we did. Let's just cut them in half.
That would be both get part of the heel.
Yes,
Is
we
that
like
the idea?
heel.
Yeah.
Yes. Now I tried melting this butter just a little bit, and the bottom did get a little melty.
That'll work. Fresh out of the cooler makes it a little
Yes.
bit hard to.
Well, out here, you notice I put long sleeves on.
It's starting to cool down.
It
The
is
sun's
starting
going
to cool
down.
down. Life in Missouri.
We're a little dark. That's because it's sun has just set it and we're around quite a bit of trees. So
Kind of almost tastes like yeast bread, doesn't it?
it does.
So, I'm not going to close this out yet because I'm going to do something with this in the morning. So we'll see you then.
All right. We'll probably see her in the morning.
Not
I got to
him.
go to work.
You won't see him anymore, so you say goodnight.
Yep. Good night, everybody. And we'll see you. I'll see you all next week, but we'll still be here camping at Davisdale.
The next morning, I fixed fried toast with my soda bread. And I fixed a fried egg with it. If you like this video, please give us a like, which is a thumbs up. Share us on Facebook or Instagram. And don't forget to subscribe and smash that bell. And we appreciate you watching. See you next week.